Hey, welcome back to another episode of Reformed Film Lab TV. A few weeks ago, we did a video going over the top films of 2023, and two of those films made those, the Fuji 200 and 400. So we thought it'd be a great idea to come out to a park today, shoot these films to see the difference. So I have the Fuji 200.
Fuji 400. And we're shooting on the same camera with the same lens, the Canon SLR7, and we'll be shooting that together with the same settings, hopefully the same subjects and things.
So the only difference really would be, since I will be shooting the 200 speed film, my shutter speed's always going to be one stop lower than Ava's, but we're going to be shooting the same aperture, different shutter speeds to compensate for the difference in the ISO, and we'll be able to see really why you would want a 200 speed, why you would want a 400 speed. We're going to be shooting portraits, landscapes, and I think we're going to push the film today. With higher end films, it's easy to push those films, but can these films be pushed? We're going to find out. So, you ready?
Yep.
Let's do it. All right, so we are using kind of a modern SLR, some of the last models that Canon made before the digital revolution took place. I think this is going to help us get consistency of results, if I can get it loaded in. So we got Fuji 200 here. Ready to roll?
You ready to roll?
I'm ready to roll. Fun. Got a backup roll. In our RFL keychains, probably right about there, it'll catch it on its own. Yep.
It does it on its own?
Yeah.
Mine does not do that.
A lot better than the film cameras from the 70s.
Better than the AE1.
The AE1.
Hey, don't be hating on the AE1.
Classic camera. All right, so I think we're ready to go. Flowers. Plastic flowers.
Flowers?
Okay.
A flower shot?
Yep, so I'm shooting the 200. I'm going to get a close-up of the flowers here. Kind of tell you my settings as we're going along. All right, that's F4 at 250. So you're probably going to be...
I'm at F4 250 right now.
F4, probably 500, the same group. There's that one right there.
The middle purple.
The middle purple one.
The middle purple one.
Getting some close-ups. Is that 500?
Yep.
All right. Let's get the gator.
We're shooting an alley.
We'll shoot it together at the same time.
So Floridian.
All right, Floridian.
Out.
Alligator. Nice. All right. Oh, we got to get our complimentary picture of Paul. Yep. So with shooting these modern SLRs, one thing that we'll see some variance in the metering, but as long as we're keeping the film one shutter stop ahead for the 400 speed film, we should be getting roughly the same exposure on the film. So I think we got some sunlight going out. Let's go out and get some photos of the water. Pretty much our only bridge here in Ormond Beach to get us over to the beach. Get one here. All right, there we go. Now we'll get one of each other. All right, now we have to switch spots because we're in the light. And one more. There we go. One of the big differences we're seeing this year with the Fuji 400 and the 200 films is the Superia is gone. So for years, Fuji 400 film was known as Fuji Superia. We're not seeing that anymore. About April of last year, they did a rebranding, and a lot of the 400 and the 200s are now manufactured here in the United States.
And the Fuji C200 had a brand change, which changed the packaging, and it's now Fuji 200. And that was created in Japan, but now it's created here in the U.S.
Yep. Rumor is that Kodak is making this for them. We're not 100% sure on that. Who makes color negative film here in the United States? It's kind of, yeah. So we're not sure if the Fuji Superia or the true C200 ever is going to come back, but we do have these two films. They're relatively inexpensive, and we are getting to see some great colors out of them. If you change your aperture, you can just tell me.
I didn't. It's at F4.
F4? All right.
Switch.
Nice. Yeah, it would be good to get some like shallow depth of field. So Try to get something a little bit more in the shade. And get one of the fountain each. Going to F4.
Yep.
There we go. All right. Portraits.
Butterfly.
Butterfly. Let's get the butterflies. 2 of them. All right, 2.8. Where'd they go?
One of them's over there.
One right there.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. There we go. I'm gonna go down to 2.8.
Just take one of that.
Yeah, 2.8 there. Kind of. Get some of the lilies. What are you shooting at?
2.8. Actually, I'm gonna go up to 4.
Yeah, 500.
Yep.
Well, here we go. Don't fall in the water, Ava. I don't know if I can get that low. I don't know if my hips work like that. All right, what were you shooting?
Right. That.
That little arch? All right.
Good luck.
Come on, man.
It's like.
All right. It's all on the hips. Oh. Oh, Ava, you're killing me. What aperture were you?
4.5.
4.5. Okay. Yep. There it is.
See, I did good.
We got it.
We got it.
Got it. What is this?
Old owl.
Old owl. He's been protecting this park for 45 years.
That's for 45 years.
All right.
4.5.
4.5. All right, let's try it. So one thing with a shot like this is that we are shooting something right here, but we have this lots of bright background. So there is a chance that we may be a bit underexposed because our cameras are metering for so much light that it's seeing, even though our object's here in the shade. So I say, let's do another one and let's overexpose by a stop according to the meter. And that may be a more accurate exposure. All right. So I'm at 4.5.
No problem.
I'm at 4.5, 500, or 350.
That's 2.
My meter's going crazy. I'm at 4.5, 500. All right, I'm gonna go down to 250. All right, awesome. So hopefully those look a little bit better. Sometimes when you're shooting with these SLRs that are using a reflective meter, the light that's going to be coming in may be brighter than the light of your subject, so it's always an important thing to keep in mind. With film, we always want to err a little bit on the side of overexposure rather than under.
Public service announcement. Share your photos on Facebook and Instagram.
Thanks, Ormond Beach. All right, we'll get some portraits right here. Do a portrait.
I'm gonna stay at 4.
Yeah. All right, you're up. So not necessarily known as a portrait film, we do see a lot of our live customers using this for portrait photography. So the most popular films typically tend to be Portra 400, 160, 800, but we see some great results when you shoot in some good light, so we're gonna try one here. So you were at F4?
Yep.
All right. Nice. All right, so which one has better color? Is it 200 or 400? Let us know down in the comments section. We're gonna go ahead and switch things up. If you have more of a simpler camera without the manual controls, we're gonna get some Ilford Sprite 35-2 cameras out, simple point and shoots, so we can see what's going on with those and whether or not 200 or 400 would be a better choice.
Let's go do it.
Let's do it.
here at the Casements, we jumped over here to use just a simple point-and-shoot camera, such as the Ilford Sprite. And we'll show you the same thing. I still have 400. He still has 200. So we'll get to that.
Yeah. So we thought it'd be a good idea because a lot of people, they don't shoot manual SLRs or maybe an automatic SLR. So if you're shooting something more simple, would you want a 200? Would you want a 400? I think for these cameras, it's a little bit more important because they're limited to like a shutter speed of 1/25 of a second, a very small aperture. So they don't let a light in. I predict the 400 will look better. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Want to get those leaves over there?
Which ones? These?
Yeah, the fall leaves.
Like the ones on the ground or the ones in the...
Oh, we'll do both. We'll do both.
What is that song? We sell negatives.
I develop film, not feelings.
I develop film, not feelings. Oh, I develop film, not feelings.
Oh, these are still green.
These are still green.
Dying.
Yep. So. It's just good, Paul. I think it clicked at the same time. I think it clicked at the same time. Yeah. All right.
I like the different colors, so it makes it fun.
Team red. Let's do one right here of these beautiful flowers. All right.
It's when you need it the most,
Yeah.
I think.
Yep.
Or if it's nighttime.
All right. I'm like waiting for it to charge, and I'm like, wait, there's no battery in here. Totally forgot.
We should get really close and get the reflection.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you can see the reflection. I don't know if you'd be able to tell. Oh, yeah, right
You'd
there.
have to go somewhere darker. Oh, wait.
I got it right here. It's like on the white.
Oh, really?
Maybe on the white a little bit.
I can see you.
All right, we'll get one of Paul again. All right, vertical. All right. Hey, the Christmas tree's still up.
Yeah, it took all that time to put it up. It's down right
All
now.
right, we'll get one right here. Christmas tree. Going low. Oh, Ava. All right. Great.
It creates for better angles.
You guys great for better angles. Yep. I think you blinked. We did get a picture of this tree very much backlit, so we'll shoot it from this angle, showing a little bit more even light, see how the films react to that. I guess we're going low again. Here we go.
Or we can get high.
Yep.
I got it. I'll stand on that.
Stand on that.
No, it's just good. All right, we got our film loaded up. I'm shooting this at 800, even though it is a 400 at box speed.
It's gotten really dark since we were just talking a minute ago, which is a good time to push film. So not enough light. We're going to push the film. You're at 800?
I'm at 800.
I'm going to be at 400. Let's go around and get some shots, show you some push film. I loved you so. 'Twas heaven with you. Oh, Ava with the low angle again. Killing me.
You're welcome.
And my exposure comp is way off.
Yours is off. Mine is spot on.
All right. There we go. That's better. All right. Should I get in the bushes? Not enough light. All right, let's trade. Nice. All right, let's get one of Paul being pushed. Push Paul. All right.
It's just going to be like tons of photos of Paul. There's some like reeds and stuff back
Yeah,
there.
come in here. All right, let's get inside here. Definitely low light, which is going to be great for pushing the film, like Survivor Island over here. So definitely a very dark area here. We're going to get some darker images, see how they do with film being kind of in this area. Ava loves shooting at different angles, obviously. How low can you go? Seriously? Seriously, Ava? I'm not that small. I don't even know what you shot.
That.
That. Okay. All right, let's get out in the open. It's a little easier. I'm actually over 5 feet.
I am under 5 feet.
All right. I'll get right behind you and get that.
Oh, I thought that was the one you did get.
Nah, I got a different one over there. All right. And all right, so I'm not bending down.
Just gonna
There we go.
eyeball it right.
Got it. I got it. All right, you want to get the bridge together? All right, we're doing horizontal. Focusing up top, you think?
Yep.
All right. All right. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right.
Let's just get into water.
I think we hit a dead end. All right, yeah, let's just hit on the bridge and then we'll call it. Sounds good. Angles.
Angle. So you just gotta,
Angle.
instead of going straight, you just go with it. So
Go with it.
that looks
All right,
straight.
tilt it. Angles.
Angles.
Angles. Get some flowers up here, Ava. All right, go ahead.
You go first.
Yeah, definitely up over under here, kind of like what you were saying.
I could totally climb up there. That's what you're like on the top.
I believe it.
I'm gonna go up.
Lead.
I was gonna go.
F8. You got 250?
Yep.
Okay. Nice. Nice. All right. Think you can do it? Oh. All right, let's get a picture of Paul.
Angles.
Angles. All right, angles right here. Slightly different angle. All right, now we got to get back down. I'm not running down. I'm gonna slide down on my butt.
Oh, it hurts. If you do that, you just gotta go sideways.
Oh, you're right. Don't worry, I'm not aiming. Well,
It'll be funny, people.
it'll be in the outtakes. Crazy, crazy. Dude, look at the clouds. We should get one of those. Kind of just right there. Okay. So I'm focusing on the houses. Are you going up more?
Oh, I was focusing on the gazebo.
Gazebo? Okay, yeah. Vertical? Yeah, Luis. Hey, so it's been a few days for us, but we're back at the lab. We have the film developed and wanted to go over what we're seeing with the colors, the contrast, give you some general recommendations on what you would want to shoot, whether it's the Fuji 200 or the 400. So Ava, what do you think?
Having the film process, we can see mostly the differences, but mainly the similarities between the two films. We see that Fuji 400 can be a little more contrasty, but Fuji 200 can look more bright at some areas and then less contrasty sometimes.
Yeah, I think even when we push the films, typically when you push films, that's going to automatically increase the contrast, but the similarities were still pretty much there. The 400, in my eyes, having a little bit more contrast. So if you're shooting something where you need to push film, I think both of these do well, but the biggest difference I think we saw was more so in the Sprite camera.
With the Sprite cameras, they have a fixed aperture, being f9 or f11. And you can see this a lot with the differences in the film when you're shooting them in this camera. You can see that where the Fuji 200 can be pretty washed out or get underexposed more quickly, the 400 does better.
Yeah, there was one picture in particular we took of the flowers, I think, when we were shooting down directly. The 200 speed, it just was not enough sensitivity in the film to really get a good exposure. So I say if you're shooting a Sprite camera, you would probably want to lean towards the 400. But if you're shooting a modern camera like an SLR, something where you can control your aperture and control your shutter speed, if you don't really see a color difference, kind of like what we're seeing, then the 200 speed film is going to be a little bit cheaper. Right now, it's about $20 to $25 for a 3-pack. But if you want more speed, if you want to push up to 800 and kind of get even more further along, the 400 speed film is going to be the way to go. So if you would like to win one of these packs of film, we're going to be giving away 5 packs. Ava, you want to tell them how?
If you subscribe to our channel and comment down below, we will pick 5 of you.
So that will be here in a couple weeks. We'll pick the 5 winners. You'll get to pick either a 200 or a 400 speed pack. We appreciate you tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video.
Cheers.
I develop film, not feelings. Ooh, I develop film, not feelings. Ooh, I develop film, not feelings. Ooh, I develop film, not feelings.
I develop film,
Film,
not feelings.